Welcome to Advanced Excel Formula series. In this video, I will show you the limitations of SUMIFS formula and alternative solutions for it. Here on the right hand side of screen, you can see that we have 4 months of sales data across different fruits. I do not have the total column at the end, taking sum of sales across all the 4 months. Now at the top, I have a fruit name mentioned, and next to it, I want to take a total of all 4 months of sales for that particular selected fruit. When I write a SUMIFS formulas like this, for this kind of a data set where there is no total column, then SUMIFS does not work. So how do I get a total of all 4 months of sales for selected fruit? I will now show you how we can get it. So let us move to Excel and understand all of the steps. Now here you can see that we have the same dummy data set and I have created a data validations so that I can change the fruit name, and for that selected fruit name, the total sales should come up over here. So let us first write the SUMIFS formulas and understand the limitations of it. I'm simply selecting all of these 4 months, press F4 to make it constant. Then simply select all of these fruit names, F4 to make it constant, comma, and select this criteria, which is the fruit, and let us press enter. Now the moment I do this, I can see that SUMIFS formula is not working. The reason behind that is the sum range in the SUMIFS formula will accept only a single column. Now instead of all the 4 months, if I simply select the January sales and then press enter, I can see that the total for banana it will come. Now similar way, I will have to write multiple SUMIFS formula and then add to it to get the total value across all the 4 months. So that will be too time consuming. So instead of that, we'll be using the alternative solutions to get it. But before that, let us quickly understand a theory behind it. I will just copy the column headers here and paste it. Now simply select all of this equal to, I'm simply selecting the fruit name F4 equal to, select this B to F4 and let us press enter. Now here you can see that we are getting the true and false for each one of the row. So wherever the banana is matching, I'm getting true. Now if I change the fruit name to mango, here you can see that banana has become false and the row which contains the mango, it is giving me a true. Now if I copy the same formula across all the columns and paste it everywhere, I will get the same results because I am copying the same formula. I am not changing anything. Now in the backend of the Excel, true is being stored as 1 and false is being stored as 0. So now if I multiply this false with this particular number, it will give me a 0. But if I multiply this true with this January, I will get this exact value. So let us do that. Let me first put all of this into round brackets and then simply multiply this with this January one. And now let us press enter. So everywhere you can see that 0 is coming up and only where the mango is there, it is giving me the true value. Now let me copy this formula across all the 4 columns. And now wherever the value is matching up, it will automatically change. Since I have not kept the month column constant, so it is automatically changing up. So wherever the fruit is matching, it will give me the value. Now if I change, let's say grapes, I can see the values are changing. If I change it to pineapple, you can see the values are changing. Now I want to simply take a sum of all of this. I can put this inside the sum formula. Now we'll be using this same logic inside our sum formula. So I will just simply start writing the sum formula, round bracket open. First of all, I will simply select all of this fruit range. Now with this fruit, round bracket close, multiplied this with all the 4 months. Now in the backend memory, it will perform all of these mathematical operations and it will give me only these 4 values. And now let us press enter. And now here you can see that the total has come up. I can cross check it by selecting this, and in the status bar here you can see the same value is coming up. Now if I change, let us say to banana, here you can see only these 4 values are coming up. Now even if I select all of this and let us press F9, here you can see that wherever the matching values are there, here you can see that only those 4 values are coming up. Rest everything is 0. I will press escape to come back to this one. So this is what it is performing inside in the memory of this sum formula. This is one approach through which you can do it. Now second approach, I will just simply start writing X lookup, and in X lookup I will simply select this particular column, comma, simply select all of this, comma, and now instead of selecting a single January month, I will simply select all of these 4 columns, round bracket close, and let us press enter. Now here you can see that all the 4 values are coming up. Now if I change this to mango, now these 4 values are coming up. Now I will put this formula inside the sum and round bracket close, let us press enter. I will get the same results as well. This is the second approach through which you can perform it. Now let us write this fourth formula. With VLOOKUP, I will just simply start writing. Select this, comma. I will select all of this, F4, comma. And now since there are 4 columns, I will write this in a curly bracket. This will be my second column. So starting with 2, 3, 4 and 5. Curly bracket closed, comma 0, and let us press enter. So here also using the VLOOKUP formula, you can see that these values, 4 values are coming up. Now we'll put this VLOOKUP formula inside the sum and round bracket close, and let us press enter. So here you can see that we have used the 3 different approaches through which I can get the total values. Simple sum formula, XLOOKUP and VLOOKUP as well. So I hope you like this method useful to get the SUMIFS working in multiple sum range where you don't have the total columns. So that's it guys from my side. See you guys in next video.